going on? Adam T Exotics, welcome back to the channel. If you are new, please do me a favour, please smash that subscribe button, leave a like, drop a comment, and don't forget to ting that thing right there so you don't get to miss the next video. So guys, if I'm looking really hot and bothered, it's because I am. Here in the UK, as you know, if you are in the UK, it's absolutely scorching. The weather is absolutely beautiful, but inside the shop, obviously it gets very, very warm, and we're based within a garden centre, as most of you will know. Effectively, that is a greenhouse, and it gets very hot out there, but obviously it does get quite warm in here. But we have extractor fans going on, we have a big industrial fan. We're looking to get some sort of aircon unit just to take the edge off the heat for the customers. Obviously we don't want to affect any animals with an aircon unit in, so it's sort of trial and error, but you know, it should be fine. But anyway, I hope your season's going well. My season is going slowly, as I said before, but we're getting there. I'm up to 6 clutches in the incubator. First one due on the 14th of June, and then one a week later, one 2 weeks after that, one a week after that, and so on and so forth. Still got 7 clutches still to drop, so I've got a few girls that just had their ovulations, a few that have had their prelays, and that second girl that I'm trying to prove out, Poshep Pied, which is the banana, she's actually due in the next 3 or 4 days. Fingers crossed for a nice clutch there. So we'll take a quick look at some of the eggs in the incubator, and also I'm having a little shuffle around out the back, so I'm going to take you through that as well, and I'll explain as we go through what I'm actually doing with my back area. It's time I utilised my space a bit more efficiently. Visiting Sam, Sam's Royal Serpents, his link will be down below. His new room, although you know he's done exceptionally well, but one thing he has taught me is how to utilise the space that he's got to work with, and that's very important, especially in a shop setting. I have now got some storage on site, so lots of things have moved over there. Things like, you know, cork barks and things like that, big bulky things that I don't want to keep in the shop, so that's all now securely locked away. But I am having a rejiggle out the back, and I just wanted to show you what I'm doing, giving you sort of the inside scoop and backstage access and all that type of fun stuff, you know what I mean. I am getting some more racks at the weekend. Again, I'll show you what I'm going to do, and obviously once the new racks are in place, I'll be able to actually show you exactly how it looks, sort of as a finishing touch. So guys, kick back, relax, and enjoy the video. Guys, as you can see beside me, this is my hatching rack. This was built by Wild Racks. I've had this a while now, but I am actually getting some more to go next to it. So what I've done with this one is taken the 3 litre Braplast tubs away, and I filled it completely with 4 litre rubs, which is the beauty of this rack, is how versatile it is. So it'll either hold 2 3 litre Braplast in each section, or it'll hold 1 4 litre. So it's a great sort of mix and match rack if you wanted to keep half for sort of hatchlings and then half for grow-ons. It's completely versatile, you can sort of make it up as you go along. So yeah, so what I've decided to do is convert this entire rack into the 4 litre really useful tubs, or really useful boxes, and that'll be for my grow-on stuff. Next to it, we're going to get another 2 racks, so 80 tubs total of the 3 litre Braplast. I'm actually going to go with the white tubs this time, just because seeing other people use them, they look really cool, and the main benefit is maybe it will help with those picky feeders. You know, when you start offering the first and second feeds, maybe it will help them feed a little bit better being in a more secure tub. So that's the sort of thought process behind it. Now, like I said at the point in this video, guys, this video is always evolving. No matter who you are, where you're working, what sort of room you've got, whether you've got a bedroom in your house, whether you've got a log cabin like I used to have, or whether you've got a brick outhouse, however you want to do it, we're making sacrifices, we're making things better, bigger, as the hobby progresses for each individual. Now, my biggest issue out the back here is, although it's a really good space, I wasn't utilising the space as well as I could. So we have made some changes. I'll quickly run through those with you in a second. But the main sort of focus is this rack here, obviously where I'm changing the 3 litre Braplast tubs into the 4 litre really useful boxes. So this will be used as primarily a holdback rack. We'll have a few other snakes in there as well, sort of shop stock snakes, but the majority of it will be my holdbacks. Next to it is going to have
another 2 wild rack hatchling tubs, each holding 40, so that's going to be 80 each. So that will be next to it. And that's the whole point of the video, like I said guys, because I've utilised the space a bit better out here. I'm able to fit more in. And going forward, where I've had to come in and out of the hobby a few times, I am slacking on a lot of projects, but I've got some amazing ideas, I've got some amazing snakes coming, and I really do need to prep for the future, because although I've got into the shop, you know, it's my dream, it's a lot of people's dream, and I've managed to actually do it. The breeding side of it is still very much important to me, and it's not something I want to lose touch on. I don't want to concentrate so much with the shop that I lose sort of touch with this, and I don't want any passion to die out. So I'm making the effort now for the future, sort of to future-proof myself against it, because this is it can be a difficult hobby to be in, whether it's financially, whether it's you know, making the right decision on projects, maybe it's this, you know, discouragement from people about your projects, because I've had it all. But you block that out, you build what you want to build for yourself, you move forward with how you want to move forward, and that's the most important thing. You know, when people ask me all the time, you know, what's a good project to get into, and the best project to get into is whatever project you want to get into. That's the whole point. If you want to breed bumblebees, brilliant, that's the best project for you. If you want to breed normals, who are we or anyone to say that's not a good project? Whatever's most important to you, for whatever reason, that's the most important project. So for me, I've got a lot of animals coming, I've got a lot of plans for the future. I'm planning on keeping quite a few holdbacks from some of this year's brood, especially if those 2 Posset Pies prove out, fingers crossed. My first clutch is actually due on the 14th, so we're about 5 days away at the time I release this video. So stay tuned for an egg cutting video, but make sure you ting that big bell there so you don't get to miss that video, because first one of the year, I'm super excited. It seems forever since I've actually cut a clutch of eggs, so I'm really excited. So yeah, wild racks, absolutely fantastic racks. They are, the way I describe them, they're a homemade rack built professionally, if that makes sense. As in, what I mean by that is, you think of a commercial rack, you think of the aluminium racks, you think of, you know, those type, Freedom Breeder, ARS and things like that. These, in my opinion, are the best racks I've had. And I've had Ali racks and Euro racks and things like that. These are the best racks I've had, just because they're so versatile, they look good, and they just suit me down to the ground. So I'll quickly show you the adult racks again, but you've seen those already, but we'll take a quick look at those. And obviously once the new racks are in, I'll be able to show you exactly what it looks like out here with those new racks, and my new labelling system that I'm coming out, not coming out with, it's not my labelling system, with the labelling system I'm choosing to go with, shall I say. I think it'll look really good. But yeah, that's going to be about it for this rack. Like I said, if you are interested in these racks, hit Darren Hughes up. I believe Toby Morph Matrix is also assisting with that project. But like I say, you can do any sort of configuration. You can do 33 litre rubs, 9 litres, 18s, 24s. Just send your sort of ideas into Darren Hughes. Again, his details will be down below, and he will hook you up as best as possible. But while I'm on the subject of Mr. Darren Hughes, most of you would have been aware by now that he has uploaded his first YouTube video, and he is smashing it, well deserved. I've been telling him for ages to get on YouTube and do it full time, so hopefully more to come from Mr. Hughes and Keenan. So shoot their link down below, you know, smash that link down below, give them some love, tell them I sent you, go and watch his video, give him some encouragement, give him that extra confidence to get behind the camera and start smashing out some more videos, because he's got an amazing collection, and he doesn't show it off half as much as he really should. So yeah, so I hope you like that. All 4 litre rubs, and then obviously as soon as the new rack comes, I will show you what that looks like too. So guys, as you can see behind me, this is my 33 litre wild racks. It's done me a turn, it's done fantastically well. I am going to be getting more very soon. If you can see those crosses down the middle, that means those eggs or those females have actually laid for me. Like I said, I'm up to 6 clutches in the incubator, and I think another 7 to come. We've got a few in a prelay, a few that have ovulated, and a few that are due in the next sort of 3 or 4 days. So I'm really super excited about that. But this space out here is going to look completely different within the next week. Certainly by the next video it's going to look very, very different with the incorporation of the new Wild Rack hatchling racks. We're going to get some Vivs out here, we're going to get some ReptiBreezers set up for chameleons and some boarding and things like that. So it is going to look really different, whereas before I wasn't utilising the space, it was all mashed together, but now it's a lot better to work behind here, and I am absolutely dripping with sweat because it's boiling. But it's a lot better now to work behind here, out the way of the shop, especially when there's sort of 2 or 3 of us in the shop. I can actually stay behind here, do what I need to do with the snakes, and it's actually a pleasure to actually spend time here rather than tripping over things because things are just dumped and things like that. I've actually got a storage unit now, so all the stuff that doesn't need to be in the shop is outside under lock and key, so that really, really helps me out. But yeah, 33 litre racks. If you've seen Sam's video and his post, you'll see that he's used orange racks. I do believe they come in green, they come in purple, smoked, which these are, the jet black ones, so there's quite a lot of configuration that you can do yourself. I was actually thinking about switching out and going with green, because obviously green and black, but I'll probably just keep to it as it is. But yeah, it looks really good, they're sturdy. I'd definitely recommend anyone that's in the market for a new rack to definitely hit up Mr. Hughes and find out some more information, some prices, etc., because they are really good racks and they're a fraction of the cost of these these industrial type racks, but they do the exact same job, sometimes even better. I know that some people have some issues with using ReptiChip or other coconut based substrates in these racks, but as you can see, I use ReptiChip. I don't have the problem with the condensation because you've got to make your ReptiChip right. You can't make it too wet. Remember, it's easy to take, it's easier to add sort of water or hydration than it is to sort of remove it from those kind of products. So make your ReptiChip or your other cocoa based substrate correctly and you won't have trouble, because the only sort of downside to this is the airflow isn't like it would be on a commercial made rack, but as long as you get everything else right, it's perfect. So honestly, if you're in the market, I can definitely recommend these Wild Racks. They're absolutely amazing, and I'm sure I'll be adding some more 24 litre rubs, or 24 litre rub rack as well, for sort of more grow-ons and males and things like that. So stay tuned. Again, remember, smash that bell, and you hit me in the head there, if you want to see more updates on that. So guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you for stopping by and checking it out. The Care Sheet series will be coming later this week, starting with the old faithful bearded dragon, and then we'll probably do the raw python as the next one, just because I've had a lot of interest from customers asking me if I could do something on bearded dragons. So we're going to do that one first. So guys, thanks for watching. Remember to please smash that like button, leave a comment down below, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done already. Any questions, please shoot them down below also, or hit me up at taexotics@gmail.com, that's there, or through the website www.taexotics.co.uk. again, that is along there for you to see. So guys, stay safe, enjoy the beautiful weather we're having here in the UK. Fingers crossed that the Doncaster Reptile Show still goes ahead. We should find out next week if the UK lockdown is going to be extended or not, but we can only hope and pray. So guys, take care, and I'll see you soon.